Perhaps the most well-known lighthouse is the Whitefish Point Light Station. This was one of the first lighthouses to stand guard over the entrance to Whitefish Bay, sometimes the only shelter for sailors trying to escape Lake Superior's fury.
We are going to the top of the tower. I've never been here before, so this is really exciting, but we gotta go up these stairs again, so it's gonna be a little haul. Come on along. We're standing at the top of the Whitefish Point Lighthouse right now. We're outside. We're looking around. We got a beautiful day. Thank God for being up here. And I've got Terry with me, and Terry is the manager for this area right here.
Right.
And maybe you could tell us a little bit about it and some of the buildings that are here and what its future is going to bring.
Well, we're located on the historic property of the Whitefish Point Light Station. So originally there was a lighthouse establishment here, and then later on in the 1920s, the Coast Guard added a rescue station. So some of the other buildings were from the 1923 Coast Guard rescue station that was here.
Now, I understand there's a lot of shipwrecks out here. One of the reasons the lighthouse is here to begin with is how treacherous it is.
That's exactly right. The lighthouses were put here to prevent shipwrecks, and then the life-saving station was put here to rescue people from shipwrecks. And now we have a shipwreck museum up here because there were lots of shipwrecks still. But they all work really well together because the shipwrecks have helped us to restore these other buildings. So it works real, and the stories just intertwine beautifully.
And these are the kind of stories, though, that people can learn about in the museum?
Correct. You go to the museum, and there'll be displays on each of the shipwrecks. There'll be a few artifacts from them from bygone days, and there'll be images. So we've tried to restore the stories with enough graphics to make it easy to understand. Now, right now, since 1984, all the artifacts on the bottom of the Great Lakes are protected in the state of Michigan. So we encourage divers to go take pictures, take video. Cameras are really cheap nowadays and really good. And you can take lots of pictures and video, but don't take things off the wreck.
Well, obviously, it's easy to get lost in these kind of stories and stuff, but we're going to take a minute and have you look around. This is a beautiful outlook here.
It is hard to imagine the fury of the lake when looking out over calm waters lapping against the sandy shore that goes for miles. Take off your shoes and let the sand get between your toes as you look for banded agates or other beautiful stones, or just enjoy the magic of Lake Superior. A visit to the Whitefish Point Light Station and Shipwreck Museum is both fascinating and humbling.